Act 10, take three. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fred Duff in Richmond, Virginia. We're having a great time tonight already here at partner.co. We don't care about hiccups or mess ups because they don't slow us down. We're excited tonight. We got a very, very special guest coming on tonight. I consider him one of my heroes. Been watching him for about a year now. We'll get that to a moment in just a moment. But before we get started, I just want you to relax, take copious notes. If someone has invited you tonight, that means they thought enough of you and loved you enough to invite you tonight. No pressure. Nobody's going to ask you for your checkbook or credit card. We're here for information tonight alone. And I can't think of anybody better than share the information. Nash Rowland out of Florida. Her and her husband traveled the entire United States. They have an international business. This business goes over into 58 nations. I mean, they are so sought after. And here's why: because they love helping people and they love having fun. And I don't know when you can't have fun when you're making plenty of money and helping a lot of people in the whole world. And I don't know two people doing a better job at it than Ashley and her husband, Todd. So, Ashley, all yours tonight.
Thank you so much, Fred. I'm so glad to be back. I really did miss last week just being out on the road traveling, but I do love getting out and getting to be with everybody face to face. So, a little bit about me. So if if you're new here tonight, just relax. And we're so thankful that you're here, willing to give us a look at tonight. Either you're here for one of two things, or hopefully here for both. One, to change your life from a health standpoint, and or to a financial one, whichever one you choose. It's totally up to you. We were going right through life just like you are. We're not any different. Nobody grows up to do what you're about to see. But I can tell you that, I had my dream job. I was a stay-at-home mom, and my husband had his dream job of being a high school football coach. And although we both had our dream job at 30-something years old, we woke up with 3 kids at the time. We now have 4, living paycheck to paycheck. And, I don't know if anybody's ever done that before, but I really don't recommend it. It's not fun. But I can tell you that, what you're about to see is real. We got started on a very part-time basis, but over time, it walked us right into a full-time income. So the name of the company is partner.co. We are a global company. We're in over 50 countries around the world. That means our products that you're about to see can get right into these countries. We got home offices and everything right here all across the world. We have over 100 products within our company. We have anything from clean energy drinks to liquid superfoods, nutritional supplements, balancing hormones, weight loss, athletic performance, you name it, we have it. We just sit right in the middle of 7 different multi-billion-dollar industries out there. I was already buying 1, 2, or 3 products in any one of these different industries. The problem was where I was getting them, whether it be Amazon, the Whole Food stores, ordering them offline, whatever that is, I was getting them, taking them, and I was getting very little results from them. So now all I do is kind of redirect my spending through myself, get great quality products, but at the end of the day, I get real results, because that's all that matters, is just getting the real results for myself. And so what makes us unique and different from any other company out there is that we're partnered with doctors from all around the world. So all the products that you just saw are all doctor created, but backed by science. We've got over 215 published clinical studies done on our products, and we've got a handful of products that sit right there in the physician desk reference. So out of the 100 products, we're just going to talk about this one product, and it is called Slenderize, or you may know it as Skinny Drops, or even Body Balancing Drops. They got tons of names: Happy Drops, Magic Drops, Liquid Discipline. So what are they? And there are 2 bottles in a box. The first bottle is Slender-X. It's a clear liquid of over 10 different plant leaf extracts. You're going to put it underneath your tongue 3 times a day. And what's it going to do? What it's going to do is help support your thyroid and bring it back into balance. It's going to help support your pancreas and level out your insulin levels. And it's going to also help detox the body. The second bottle is, you're going to put it underneath your tongue twice a day. and it's full of your pure form of your B12. It's got your rhodiola, your rosehip, your ashwagandha. It's got your biotin in there. So now we're increasing our energy, increasing our metabolism. We're boosting our mood, but we're also stabilizing out our cortisol levels as we all get bombarded with stress all day long. So two key things here that you just saw, or it's going to happen for your body, is as you line out your insulin levels and as you line out those cortisol levels, those hormones alone, when you start getting those balanced, it allows all your other hormones to kind of get right back balanced and do and operate the way they're supposed to in our bodies. So what you just saw is completely disrupting the industry out there. So these drops are so much bigger than just right there where you are in Decatur, Alabama, Decatur, Mississippi, Decatur, Georgia, Decatur, Tennessee. I mean, right here in the panhandle of Florida, or up there in Canada. These are global, from Italy to Mexico to Australia. These drops work globally. In all different body types. And I just want you to just think for 1 second. I want you to what these drops do is disrupt everything that we've ever been taught, or what we think is a weight loss or a diet, because that's not what you got your hands on. Throw everything out the window of what you know, or how you've traditionally have lost weight or done a diet. So we have an approved food list here. So you're going to take the drops and you're going to eat from the approved food list, because we're not counting calories. We're not counting carbs. We're not starving you. We don't put you in a box in a one size fits all here, because I don't know about you, but my body type and the guy you're about to hear from, we're two different body types. So nobody's body type here is the same. So why would I want a one size fits all kind of system? And this is where we truly meet you wherever you are in life. And we just get to be a part of that and walk you through life. And so weight loss is the side effect to getting your body back balanced. And I don't know about you, but I love that concept. It's a totally different concept. Like I said, it's disrupting the industry out there. And it's about getting your body really back balanced and working for you instead of against you. So now you're just going to hear from real people with real results. And there's so many more wins here than just the number that's on the scale. So first, I want you to hear from AJ. He's our special guest tonight. He is a coach, football coach, and a teacher. And listen, they work long hours. So I know what their life's like, and stressful, right, AJ?
Most definitely stressful, most definitely. So I found these products a year ago, a little over a year ago now, after I had just finished with a kidney radical left nephrectomy, which means that I had my left kidney removed because I had cancer. And my doctor told me that I was officially now diabetic, because I had hit the obese category, and that I was going to have to be on injectable insulin. I told him that wasn't an option for me. And he said, well, maybe you can do it through diet and exercise. So a God thing to me, these products found me. I didn't find the products. These products found me. And a year later, I'm down 105 pounds, and my A1C is normal as if I have two kidneys. And it is the best shape I've been in since I was probably 18 years old.
Wow. That's incredible. What a story. But the drops and you changing your diet, right? And the drops helped you change your diet.
Absolutely. So it's way more about what you put in your mouth than anything. It's really not a diet. I don't view it as a diet. I view it as I've changed my lifestyle. A diet is something you do for 3 months and you fail. Everybody fails on a diet. Even the most disciplined human at some point in time fails on a diet. So I didn't go on a diet. I just changed my lifestyle, and these drops allowed me to change my lifestyle.
And you went off this approved food list, right?
Yes, definitely off the approved food list. Basically for me, because I'm not a real smart human being, I'm a ball coach. So anything that is white or anything that is white or sugar that turns into sugar. I mean, we all know what that is. So no carbs, no sugar at all. Even the sneaky names, all 120 extra names that I've learned now that the government allows these companies to call what is sugar that is not just sugar. And it has been honestly the easiest thing I've ever done. But once I was learned enough of what I was doing, to just pay attention to this list and keep it simple, stupid, and that's real easy for me.
I love that. I love that. And that's so true. And then we've got your mother-in-law. I mean, this is phenomenal. I watched her at our Panama City event and she was running around like a teenager. No lie. Right. I mean, I don't know about you. I can't remember the last time I see her. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen her running around like that.
Well, she's on tonight, so she'll probably come over and with me later because we live very close to each other. But both both of my mothers, my mother and my mother-in-law, these products have changed their lives. And Miss Robin was in a scooter a lot of times just because it was hard for her to get around, bad back. And these products have given her a new zeal for life. And she is not just living, she's thriving at over 40 years old. And we'll just say it like that.
I love that, thriving. I love that. So now I'm just going to kind of go through and you're going to see all ages, all body types. And yes, men do lose faster than women. Is it fair? No, it's just is what it is. So Randy's lost 128 pounds since October 31st, which is really phenomenal. But I think you could probably agree with him, AJ, that, I mean, a lot of people ask him, did you starve yourself? But he always says if eating steak, chicken, and seafood is starving yourself and some vegetables, then I guess I'll starve myself. But he ate all the meat that he wanted and all the vegetables he wanted.
Yeah, during the bad luck, I can eat anytime I'm hungry. Just eat something off that list, but I can eat at any point in time.
That's right. And then we got Brittany. She's got PCOS. And, you know, I had never even heard of PCOS until I met Brittany a little bit over a year ago. And it's a real epidemic out there with this. And she had no hope. She was just kind of going through life. And the next thing, I believe, from her doctor standpoint was to have surgery, and she didn't want that. And so she got started on the drops, saying they weren't going to work for her. Like, why would they work for her? What's 2 bottles in a box going to be any different for her than everything else she's ever tried and anything else the doctor's ever prescribed for her? So I said, Brittany, just take the drops. And so she did. 3 days in, and something had happened in her body that had never happened before unless it was doctor induced. And that's what got her attention. And so now she's a little bit over a year here now, and she's down 106 pounds. And then that's her mother, beautiful mother. She's thriving. Look how gorgeous she looks. And they did it together. So she did it with her daughter. I love that. And so now you're just going to keep seeing, I'm going to kind of go through and just see real people like all of us all around the country that are just having amazing results. And everybody's wins here are so different, from having more energy to getting back to the weight that they never could before, before having their first kids, or, just struggling with the traditional way of losing weight, losing the inches, sleeping better, to their mood is better, and being able to come off some medications that she would have never been able to come off of. And this is what Jordan says. She's a nurse, mother of 3, just like a lot of us out here, just going through life, and extremely depressed state that she was living in. She said she was just numb. She didn't even have feelings, she felt like, anymore. But these really helped her brain heal from the inside out. And so there's, like I said, so many more wins than just the number on the scale. And she'll tell you that her getting her mood back, feeling like her old self, feeling like the woman that her husband married, feeling like her kids finally got the mother that they deserved, is way more than just, like I said, than losing the weight. Tamika, 35 pounds down. I mean, just glowing. Talia, just her mood, coming off some medications, getting her body back balanced has allowed that. No more night sweats is way more. I think every woman would agree is so much more than just losing 15 pounds. And it's not just, but losing 15 pounds, having no more night sweats where you wake up and have to go change your clothes is huge, big, huge wins. And then our husband coming on board because he said these were snake oil and was not going to work. And then he only did the drops because he wanted to prove her wrong and ended up losing. He's way over 54 pounds. I want to say it's over 60 something now. But he went and got blood work done because he's very analytical and wanted to say, because blood doesn't lie, right? And he got the best report back that he's ever had on his blood work. So that really was the biggest win for him. You can just see the transformation with Ernest and then Rayshawn. And then those that are in the gym that just want to, get ripped up to the next level, they're there. That's for those as well. All body types. Autoimmune. She'll tell you she now weighs less than the amount of weight she lost. And then Kim, who's got muscular dystrophy and can't exercise. So for those that say, well, I can't exercise or I don't have time to exercise, Kim can't exercise. So none of the diets ever worked for her. And so she was able to get on. She started the drops only because her daughter brought a box of drops home for her. And 2 weeks in, she lost 12 pounds. And over 8.5 months later, she lost 92 pounds. And that's been over 4.5 years ago. So, we just talked about one product. We have 100 products. But I'm going to switch gears and talk a little bit on the business side. For a one-time purchase of $29.95, it gets you a global virtual franchise or a membership. If that's you just want to have access to all 100 products at a discount, you can do that too. But those that want to work as a business, you can do that as well with a one-time purchase of $29.95. That gets you a website. And because we're global, right? We're in over 50 countries. You have access to all those countries instantly. You get a back office that keeps track of everything for you, from your customers, your orders, and most importantly, your paychecks. You get an app that if you choose, you can run everything that you want to right from your phone. And we've got tons of tools and digital tools all right there for you when you make that purchase. Then our easiest way to get started is a 4-pack of drops. You sell 3, you get your box for free. Not only do you get your box for free, but it also covers the cost of that $29.95. So now you basically have a free business or membership, however you want to look at it. But I'm going to stop right there because when I see the word sell, I immediately just kind of do this. Like, I can't sell. I am not a salesperson. I've never could sell anything, never have. It's not in my DNA. So I'm super jealous of those that are just like amazing salespeople that can sell ice to Eskimos. I'm not one of them. But what I can do is share. I can share my journey because I know what my girlfriends, we all talk the same talk. We all have the same issues. When I can sit there and say, hey, I have got my hands on something that we can have more energy and it not be caffeine induced. We can find something that we can mentally just feel better, start getting my body back balanced, and the side effect be weight loss. I am all in. So I can share. So I can either share by word of mouth and or by social media, if that's something that you choose to do. Here's also too, if you choose a 10-pack, you can do it. We've got a lot of people that do either a 4-pack or a 10-pack. It's totally up to you. But you buy them in bulk, so you get much more of a discount when you do a 10-pack. But here, so you launch your business. So if you choose to share on social media, we have an app. We've got a foolproof system that works. You'll download this app called Boards. And when you download it, we'll send you a link and it'll upload right into Boards for you. And it will help you launch your business right out the gate, less than 10 minutes. And we help you do that. And then there's a 7-day media launch and we will help you make your first post. So you're not in this by yourself. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because we help you every step of the way. So now you're taking those drops and you're completely turning them into profits. And that's that income that comes in that makes a difference into your household. I mean, tomorrow, next week, whatever that is, as soon as you get started and you start posting your journey or sharing by word of mouth, and you make that sale of a box of drops, that retail profit, the difference that you make from buying them in bulk to what you turn around and sell them for, that's yours. That's that profit that you get to turn around and keep that makes a difference in one's household tomorrow. So, but here's the great news. We are so much more than just selling a box of drops. We are a real business that builds real residual income. So within our company, our compensation plan was voted the #1 in the industry. And listen, don't take my word for it. Go look it up in the Better Business Home magazine. And so within our company, in our pay plan, our compensation plan, we pay 9 different ways. I don't know about you, AJ, and I don't know about you, Fred, but I've never gotten paid 9 different ways before. Do you get paid 9 different ways, AJ?
No, the state of Georgia just sends one check once a month.
How about you, Fred?
Oh no, I was a bricklayer most of my life, and we just prayed the check would clear, much less get paid 9 different ways. It was just prayerful.
So we've covered the retail profits way of getting paid, but there's 8 other ways here that you get paid. And to get paid, you must have what we call a subscribe and save, and that's 100 points worth of product or $150, whichever one comes first. It can be you, or it can be a customer. It's totally up to you. There's a lot of different options here. You can get back with the person that invited you and we can go over those. But what that subscribe and save does, it unlocks that weekly paycheck because we get paid here every Friday. It unlocks that 30% discount. And listen, there's no contract here. You can change that subscription up every month if you choose. Or you can cancel it at any given time, or you can take that product and turn around and retail it. So like I said, there's a lot of options here with this. So one of our favorite ways that we do get paid is our savings bonus program. So once you start making an income within the company and you hit a certain amount, the company starts setting aside company money. We call it free money, but it's company money. They set it aside into an account with your name on it. And when it hits $10,000, they call you up, congratulate you, and then they direct deposit that following Friday. And then after you receive that, instead of getting paid 4 times a month, you now get an extra check. And now you get a 5th check that month. So I think this is completely disrupting out there in the industry because all the other companies have what's called a CAR program. So see, we're not about putting you in debt. We're about getting you out of debt and giving you options in life, because at the end of the day, that's what they're sitting here doing, building a business to give you options in life. And so we also have trips. So if you like to travel, we have 2 trips a year. One is always going to be to Tahiti. It's our big global trip. And then the second one is, a North America trip. So this year it's in the Bahamas. Next year it could be the Caymans or Dominican Republic or someplace like that. So it's pretty phenomenal. So if you like to reclaim and get your health back on your side and working for you instead of against you. 2, you like to build in an extra stream of income that could absolutely get yourself out of debt. Or how about retirement? There's so many different things that we could sit here and do to build in that extra stream of income. And then if you also like to travel, we have it. So we hit all those different areas of our lives to help you whichever way you want to go. I mean, that's what our company is here for, to help you, give you options. But I want to bring up our special guest tonight, AJ. He is a football coach. He is absolutely, you've heard him tell a story, what the drops, how they've transformed his health. But why and what is he doing here, building an extra stream of income, and what that looks like for him and why? So Fred, I'm going to kind of turn it over to you and bring in AJ.
Hey, Coach, thanks for joining us tonight. I got a couple questions I want to ask you. First of all, congratulations on your health success. Congratulations on your financial success, because I have learned one thing. You'll spend everything you got to get your health back. So we might as well take care of it now while we can. So let me ask you a question, if you don't mind, if you can hear me okay, AJ?
Yes, sir. I got you.
When the doctor gave you the information that you had to come, you were going to lose your kidney, cancer there, and that you were going to be a diabetic, was that kind of like your 2-minute warning in life?
To be honest, Mr. Fred, you're gonna think I was crazy. No,
Really?
when he told me that I had the cancer, it just was a shock. But it didn't. It wasn't until he told me I was going to go into on injectable insulin that my eyes really opened.
Gotcha. So that triggered it. The health, in other words, looking for, well, you said the product found you. So in the process of doing the product, I know everything requires discipline. That's what a coach knows. Everything requires it. Some higher levels, some lower levels. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it for you, sir? I'm just kind of curious.
So, Mr. Fred, I was fairly disciplined as it was. I could do keto for a month, 5 weeks, and I dropped 20 to 30 pounds. I'm an offensive lineman. We fluctuate. But after that 3 to 5 weeks, my kids started looking like russet potatoes, Mr. Fred. And so then I would fall off the wagon. And so what these drops did is it gave me the discipline to look at things like the Lord's waffle fries from Chick-fil-A and not want to assault someone for one of them. And that was that made it easy. That made it so easy.
Gotcha. So you're hilarious. You really are. You just put salt and butter on your kids. I'll tell you what's the truth. Little catch up anyway. So with that being said, now I also know that you've been helping a lot of others. So how does that feel? Because obviously you're a living example, but you were helping people before you lost all this weight. I met you about a year ago in Florida. And so you were already in that trend, but you were building a team of people who wanted to make them, a health shift. So how does it feel when you wake up in the morning or the afternoon, someone's put money in their pocket, or they've actually lost a few pounds or gotten off of medication? I mean, as a coach, it's got to feel like a win.
It's a huge win. It's a huge win to just know that you're changing a life one way or the other. It's the greatest thing ever. Mr. Fred, I'm going to read you a text message I got, and just a family member of mine from today. I'm 14 pounds lighter in 7 days, still no hot flashes.
Wow.
That's like your favorite dog. You can't beat
it. You sure can. That's what you call an overtime win right there, man. Just what you're looking for. So let me ask you a question. I know you love coaching, and I know you love coaching your team, your business team. Where do you see partner.co in your life? Let's call it 3 years. Where do you see that for you right now? What do you see in the future of this company for you and your family and your teammates?
Mr. Fred, this company, I had the privilege of twice now going to sit and hear from the guy who bought this company, who made this company. And, without giving too much of his story away, he was retired. And he told us, looked us dead in the eyes and said, I didn't come out of retirement for a half behind company. Basically, I'm going to put it in the redneck South Georgia version. He didn't come out for a half behind company. And that's what I'm talking about. Not somebody that's going to sell it off in 3 years, high profits. This guy's looking to make a legacy impact to help people. And that's the kind of folks I want to be around. Winners want to be around other winners. And this guy is a winner.
Okay, last question, if you don't mind. What would you say to the man or woman who's, been on their knees looking for a way out? What would you say to them about right now? A word of encouragement, coach, to help them get over the edge.
Regardless whether you're looking at this thing for yourself for just the discount, or you're looking to add an extra stream of income in your life, folks, this thing is real. These products are real. This is not a gimmick. We're talking about a year later, we're still right here 100 pounds down. We're talking about a year later, people are making money hand over fist if they'll just follow the system. This is real. You got on your knees, you prayed for this. God has answered. You knocked, he has answered. Do not miss this opportunity to change your life forever.
Wow. You just signed me up again right now, coach. Back to you, Ashley. Back to you, Ashley.
Thank you so much. So what I love about you, AJ, is that you're taking and defining for yourself your worth and your family's worth, right? Instead of the school system defining that for you, because you're confined to their hours and how many hours and then they define what you get paid, right? And
That's
and
right.
now you are like disrupting all of that, and you are just taking control of that. And by working part-time for yourself and for your family and building an income in for them, you're changing your family's lives, because now you are deciding for yourself when and where you want to go on vacation, how long you get to go on vacation, if you want to keep coaching football, or you can coach for free if you choose to, giving options back to you and your family. That's what you're doing, right? You're not doing this selfishly. You're building a business. You're getting your health
Actually,
back.
I don't know of any other place where the amount of return on your investment, it doesn't matter what you do. I have a daily rate. Some people have an hourly rate. Some people, like my wife, have a salary, which is a yearly rate. She can work 80 hours in a week or 160 hours in a month, and it's the same pay. And so this is the only thing I've ever saw that the harder I work, the more I get paid. And it's over and over on a compounding effort. If I was to go get a job at McDonald's and I work 50 hours, I'm still going to make whatever that is, $15, $16 an hour. There is no monetary limit to what an hour of work can give you.
And there's no favoritism here.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Whoever works, money favors work. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. 100%. 100%. Doesn't matter your background. Doesn't matter how many degrees you have. Doesn't matter who's your daddy and what side of the tracks you were born on. None of that matters. All that matters, because we all have a level playing field, right? That's all we ever want in life.
Money in this company favors the people who work hard. It does not matter how talented you are. Trust me on that.
100%. I love that. And that's where we're going to end, because, guys, this is just the vehicle to get you where you want or where you want to go in life. That's all you have your hands on. And I can't think of two better things than to go help people change their life from a health standpoint and or a financial one. And you get to be a part of that. So thank you, AJ, so much for coming on and being our guest tonight. It was such an honor and a blessing as always. And get back with the person that invited you, and look forward to partnering up with you. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you.